he has to change, you know. Even we saw the last 2 minutes of the game already, Atletico pushed much harder. So let's see what Simeone gonna do now.
We may see perhaps sort of coming on, but the thing that's gonna define the tide seems a penalty. Penalty or no penalty?
No way, no chance. Not this one, not the other two last night, I'm sorry. Too soft for me.
And everybody else thinks the same here.
Okay, so disagreement about the penalty, but Arsenal do have the advantage, maybe not the most exciting in the first half. Perhaps we'll get a better second half, likely.
Yesterday, I mean, we come into this game thinking we'd get maybe not another classic, but a little bit more from what we're seeing at the moment. But we said that in our analysis before. Team two, a little bit more defensive. On the pitch as soon as possible. Someone who can stretch Arsenal's defence and try to get our players or Benjamin in the pockets a little bit more and the too deep as well. And get that man as well on the ball.
1-0 away from home in Madrid would be a decent result for Arsenal, wouldn't it, Thierry?
Very good. That's what you wish for. Obviously, you can extend it, but Micah said it all. You need to be able to come back in a tie for Atletico, but you also need to be careful of the counters now, because I would like to think that Arsenal are going to let them come and let's see if they can hit them on the break.
This is a professional European performance, James.
Yeah, it is, because either side are probably not capable of much, or especially Arsenal in terms of attacking. But what they have done is they control the game. They're defensively fantastic. The goalkeeper's fantastic. And every time Atletico goes in attack, you never feel threatened if you're an Arsenal fan or an Arsenal player, really. And for me, Declan Rice has controlled the game really well from midfield. So they've just got to make sure this game doesn't get away from them, because they are a far better team than this Atletico Madrid team.
All right, let's send you back over to Chris Whittingham and Tony Miola, guys.
Simeone coming off at halftime for Robin Lenormand. A bit more of defensive solidity brought into the team. See if it also requires a change in shape as we get the second half started. Atleti needing to respond after Victor Gyökeres opened the scoring. With that penalty kick, it doesn't look as though Atleti have moved to something resembling a back five.
Yeah, I think you see Ruggieri on the left-hand side, Chris, as well as Llorente on the right. Those will be your two wing-backs. Center backs now with Lenormand coming in.
It was not the entertainment we saw yesterday in the first half, but it was always going to be a game of fine margins. 2 shots on target in that first half, one for either side, and Arsenal getting the goal from a penalty, although you would say they created more in that first half.
Yeah, but with regards to comparing it, as we see David Raya picking this one up here with Alvarez, the expectation from yesterday, these are two teams cut from a different cloth. They play in a different way. Yesterday we saw two teams that pride themselves on being able to attack against anyone. We saw many goals the Bayern scored throughout the league season, breaking records. PSG built that way. These two teams aren't built that way. They win in different ways. So I didn't come into this one thinking we were going to get a 5-4 shootout. That's exactly what we got. Like in a lot of...
Ademola Lookman is giving Ben White problem.
This is a tactical battle here from two sides that do it just in a completely different way than we saw just 24 hours ago.
Lenormand playing forward, Griezmann, and the run being rotating down that right side.
I said that this Griezmann is not supposed to start. Solot, put in Solot. Solot should have been very good than Griezmann. Use to strike. I know, yes, you are looking for the experience. That's why I'm using Griezmann. But what is this like, Griezmann?
If it weren't Llorente on that right side, a guy who likes to play in the attacking parts of the field.
Those Arsenal defense are strong. You need players that can battle them. Like Alan, that kind of physicality. This Solot will not help you. I mean, this Griezmann will not help you.
He can figure out any tactical position. He's done it over and over again for Cholo Simeone and this Atleti side. So, you know, one thing he loses is that work rate from Giuliano Simeone, but he really wasn't all that involved in the first half. So maybe you give Arsenal a different look now. Again, I imagine it's done with the intentions to allow Llorente, actually, maybe not so much Ruggieri on the left side. Llorente, the opportunity chance, yes.
Atletico is now playing like a normal human being.
The challenge coming in there. Cardoso positioning himself.
We were playing rubbish before.
Shots here from Jokeres, the guy who drew a penalty kick almost in the same mode as this, right? Getting his body between the ball and, in this case, Jokeres, the defender. And not much of a bump, but there wasn't much more of a bump on Jokeres from the penalty kick. The referee's been pretty consistent with regards to calls like this. Good opportunity here for Atleti. Should have a chance to have a look on goal. Look at Alvarez will be an option. Griezmann will be an option.
David Raya parking instructions towards his wall. He's kept 8 clean sheets in 11 games in the Champions League. It is Alvarez or Griezmann to take. It is Alvarez!
Whoa! Ah!
Far away, skimming that outside of the net.
Outside.
Taking that from the Argentine.
Side outside. Ah, goal. This Alvarez can play free kick.
Just doesn't have enough bend on it. This is by about a foot or two here, but it's exactly the strike, the type of strike Alvarez was looking for.
There's not enough bend on it.
Direction correct.
Alvarez does have a strike from that sort of range. Diego Simeone looking for a response from his team. Won't want to go to the Emirates, needing to come from behind. At the same time, won't want to leave themselves exposed by committing too much. Rice.
Hey, come outside and play there. This is what I'm talking. Play Arsenal. Don't forget about their forward. You come out and play there. You will score. Why did you do all this one first half? It's now he's in second half and now doing it.
Okay, but once again, is a reliable part of this Atleti side. Thought maybe as Johnny Cardoso came in and others have come in that he would eventually lose his place. But
Before you guys come to the field, you know watch Man City, you know watch Man U. You know sit maybe. Don't sit back. Come out.
one of those legendary figures.
You played back at first leg, come outside. Play them second leg, come outside. You now get to Arsenal and now sitting down. How are you sitting down?
Atletico Madrid. Hansko forward. Control. And Oblak with an unconvincing kick. On there from Ruggeri. And Cardoso. They want to win it off of Rice. The referee will now give a free kick. It's going to be given as handball in the favor of Atletico.
Why don't you now give them? Ah! Oh, this ref is spoiling ball. I can't give them a you blow, you cannot give them advantage.
Getting forward now, which is what we thought might happen.
Didn't look like handball there for that look.
Glad you said it there. At least that look there was really hard to tell.
Lenormand. Over the head of Gabriel, and Griezmann wants to play it. Does leave it back here for Alvarez, who charges forward in the high for Animal. Lookman.
Ah! This guy, hey, this man.
With a block coming in on its way through. Heroic defending there from Arsenal to keep it at 1-0.
That started with a great flick on from Grace.
You see now they are coming outside. You see what you are playing.
Running at this defense.
What the fuck?
Seems to be onside there. Right at David Raya here.
Ah!
Griezmann just going with a little chip over the defenders that gets deflected. Easy save here for Ryan, but doesn't push it away. Out of danger, giving Atleti another opportunity.
Alvarez from the ensuing corner. It was there, free on the back post for Hansko, but Saliba went across and covered and nods away for a second corner. Another look at that follow-up chance. What a block in there from Gabriel.
Comes saw some controversy yesterday in the Champions League with Alphonso Davies getting called for a penalty kick. Griezmann lifting at the edge of the area. Llorente measuring the volley, didn't catch it.
Ambo!
And now that it's gone out of play, they will have a look. This is a vociferous appeal from the Atletico players.
Let me see. I wasn't sure actually. I wasn't sure.
Be the guy that knows best here as this ball comes out to him, and as it goes.
Handball. This one is clear handball. Clear handball. This one is handball. This one is handball. This is an handball. This is an handball. Same thing with yesterday. This is an handball. Alphonso Davies too. The same thing. This is an handball.
Yesterday was a different conversation. It was called for a penalty kick.
This is an handball. There's no doubt about it. Hey God, Abaye should take it. Griezmann should not go near that ball. Abaye should take it. This is an handball. This is an handball. It's definitely an handball.
Yes, the difference is that arm is outstretched the entire way.
Correct. And yesterday,
It's an handball.
about a secondary movement from Alphonso Davies when he turned his body.
This is an handball. That ball is going outside. Handball.
I actually think the arm goes down towards the ball. And here is the look from the
Penalty. That's an handball.
And Atleti will have a chance to get back into it. Handball is the award. You can say Ben White is unfortunate, just as Alphonso Davies was yesterday, but both given as handball.
I said that's an handball.
For Atletico to equalize from the spot. Christian Uncle, our rules expert, telling me even though it came off a deflection, that arm started in an unnatural position, and that's why this is given.
I said it, Alvarez, stop, please, don't waste it. I want this Arsenal to leave. Me, I want them to leave.
Double digits in this Champions League season, has 9 already.
And I believe we saw an image there of Inaki Kanya, who's the goalkeeper coach for Arsenal, talking to David Raya. Clearly have a report on Julian Alvarez as he steps up here.
4 for 5 from the spot in this season. He missed in La Liga against Mallorca.
Alvarez.
To level the tie. Alvarez!
Go!
Dispatching beyond him.
The keeper did not move. Raya did not move. Raya could not even move. Raya could not move. Bad penalty. I say this Arsenal. Come out and play them. If you come out and Arsenal will frustrate, they will make mistake. You cannot be playing Arsenal and be waiting there for them to come out. Play them. Come outside. The same way you play Barcelona, that's how you play them.
Looking for Panenka down the middle, doesn't get it here as Alvarez. I don't think he'd have made a save anyway. That
He could not save it.
penalty kick was hit right at the end.
Hey God, see the penalty.
Game on here as Atleti tied up 1-1.
Julian Alvarez with his 10th Champions League goal.
See how everywhere is shaky.
Level in the tie.
10 goals in 14 matches.
Hasn't even played much in La Liga.
Now the stadium is back alive.
Been rested for these games, for the games that now matter.
Eze is coming on.
And now a change. Eberechi Eze, who was injured at the weekend, having scored the winning goal against Newcastle, will come on for Martin Odegaard. So a change through the middle. Odegaard already on the bench. And Eze will trot on. Alvarez had that defining moment of last season's Champions League campaign for Atleti from the penalty spot.
Don't sit back. Forget this Eze that enter. See come outside.
With the double touch penalty, that was annulled in the shootout, actually led to the changing of that rule. It might have been in his mind, but He converts with a minimum of fuss here. This crowd is literally jumping. Taking the atmosphere right now.
See now, the stadium is loud.
Exactly what this tie needed.
The stadium is loud. As like now Alvarez is already they have opened up.
Look at it back again. Atleti now looking to add to their lead. A couple of penalty kicks have changed the shape of this semi-final first leg. Helped him behalf from Alvarez, didn't have enough purchase on it to get through. Cardoso trying to harry Gyökeres's.
Yellow card, yellow card, yellow card.
It will be a free kick in the favor of the Gunners.
Okay, no card, no card.
Yeah, physical in the middle third of the field here, and it will be for this next half hour plus. Not sure if Pubito, as the ball was traveling past Martinelli, needed to take him down here. Referee deems a penalty kick with the change for Arsenal. It's a like for like positionally, but I think Eze may give you a little bit more dynamic play in the middle of the field, but it's been really hard to find space. We talked in that first half about Odegaard finding pockets of space in front of that back five from Atleti. A little sloppy here in the back from Arsenal.
You see now, as you are playing any people, see what they are playing. Come on, you don't sit back. I hate it when you are playing last night and sitting back. It's annoying. They are small club. When you want to play small club, you don't sit back again.
Teams in Europe, and there's still that big atmosphere. We're seeing clubs move ground and not be able to shift that atmosphere, but that very much not the case in this stadium. So loud that as it didn't hear the whistle, it will be Atleti to maintain possession.
I can't even hear the whistle again. The stadium is so loud.
From Gabriel to Griezmann.
Now Arsenal want to press.
The physical battle there with Declan Rice. Lookman. Alvarez. Nice touch to get beyond one and slipped as he got beyond the second. On replay.
Looks like they got caught here.
Slowing it up, but still remains on the ground, grabbing at that left leg. The whistle's coming from the crowd. Diego Simeone asks for Machko to put it out of play as Alvarez will remain down. The whistles are coming.
Hope he's not injured. That's supposed to be a card now.
Catching him as he's right there, just below.
That's supposed to be a card, Rev.
It looks like right above the shin guard as well.
Contact there, but nothing rising to the level of potential VAR check. If you have another look at the penalty.
Playing sub two penalty kicks so far today. Hit with some venom here. Navarrai just looking for maybe a cheeky Panenka, but doesn't get it.
Arsenal took a second to give it back to Atleti sportingly. Black.
I said that Arsenal want to press.
It up to Ruggeri. Griezmann. Lenormand. Received by Lookman, who can get turned and get running. Lookman and space now for Ruggeri, who hits it first time back to Lookman. And Griezmann off the ball. Looking to follow in. Cardoso attempts. Ruggeri lifting back in onto Griezmann. Fired on, but deflected on his way out. Atleti back.
I said these people should come out. You will play them. Don't sit back at Arsenal. Don't try it. This is how you play them. Sibona from Lookman to Griezmann. I swear Raya cannot catch it in his dreams. He stretch in his dreams, cannot catch it. back against Arsenal.
He's on this back four of Arsenal at the moment.
Arsenal, they are not professionals enough. They have not experienced this feeling. So if you come outside and play them, they will surely make mistake. You will see the mistake.
Nice firing into your post and one there from Rice. A second go at it now for the Argentine. Wait till you see that, Chris Becker, with the home side going down 1-0. You have to come out and play. You have to make a change. That's what Simeone does. Another delivery right to the tip over his own bar.
This one want to score. Who be this? Alvarez. Alvarez, he won't carry the ball enter.
Perfectly right, had to be alert. Corner kick prior was one play to the near post. Everybody shifts there. The one earlier to the far post. Now you're thinking, where are they going? Trying to squeeze that one under the bar. Griezmann into that near post. Cardoso was close to it. Left for Llorente. We'll send it back out wide. Griezmann shipping in, fighting in there.
Hey, look man, calm down.
Underneath it, it was Hansko who won it initially. Lukman firing wildly. Almost one of those moments where Lukman had almost too much time to get everything set, squared up, and gets it all wrong in the end. Here's the earlier opportunity. Oh, what a moment here. Almost painful for the goalkeepers. You know what's going over your head, and you're just... music to your ears when it
That boy enter. Easy that they brought in. I've not seen his ball.
Perez is a free kick given though. The challenge in from Zubimendi. Catching Johnny.
Now Arsenal is already shaking. I can tell you. You can see the fear in them.
That's exactly what
So people came to your stadium to play, and you are shifting. What are you shifting back for? Why are you defending?
Especially here at home, the atmosphere is going to be
Why?
They match that in the second half with their play.
Well, the two goals are penalty. I've not seen a really outside play goal. That's what we need presently. Make it entertaining.
Strongly forward there from the wing.
Come on.
And it's a throw into Arsenal and Ramon covering across. I saw that pre-match celebration with the throwing of the toilet paper, and some of it is being rethrown towards the pitch. All over the corners of the ground. Gabriel. Atleti coming out to press in Capie. Set back towards the Ecuadorian fullback. Martinelli. Trying to take over on that far side.
See now as you are pressing them. What's happening? They are doing mistake. They are making mistake. Mistake will happen. You just come out and play them. Mistake will surely happen.
Well covered there in midfield by William Saliba, and now Gyökeres on the left. Nice layoff. Comes back here to Zubimendi and Eze. Madueke. Trying to get away. That angle was closed down there by Ruggeri. We praise Madueke in the first half for his willingness to take players on. He's been fairly non-existent here so far, so he does have an opportunity here. Not coming out.
Look man.
Lifting it forward, see that triple change being ready at the bottom of your screen. Very attack-minded.
That's a foul.
We'll see. Throw-in will be given. It'll be Gabriel Jesus, Leandro Trossard.
Yeah, they want to bring Saka and Trossard.
Who came back to
Yeah, let's see what Saka wants to do. Mr. Saka, that means Martinelli and Madueke is out.
From three here. Trossard will go for Martinelli on the left-hand side. Gabi Jesus for Gyökeres likely.
Gyökeres and we come out for Gabriel Jesus. They have changed our front three.
And there is the confirmation. It's all the three players in the forward line. Madueke, Gyökeres, and Martinelli who come off. So that front four, including Odegaard, have been replaced now by the Arsenal manager. Jesus will enter. He's back to full fitness after missing 11 months.
Champions League final is May 30. A month from this time.
And there are the looks of the players who will not have anything left to give in this first leg. Second leg to come on Tuesday in North London. We'll have the game for you on CBS and Paramount Plus.
They have done mistake, Joe. They have done mistake. Why are you looking for Lookman and Griezmann?
Couldn't quite find Annabelle.
All of them, man. Fine ball.
Nice interchange off the right, but didn't quite come off.
Saka.
Oh, higher pressure here from Atleti.
Really throwing numbers at it. Jesus trying to chest it to give himself some space to play. The loose ball,
Rice is even at the central back now.
surrounded, but playing well at Arsenal through the
See now. When you be calling ball again, this is what we call.
Johnny is onto it. Advantage Gordon. Well done there.
Relentless pressure here.
Don't give them that time to think. Praise them.
Llorente and Pubil. One change made by Atletico to change the shape, and that has altered the way that they've played. Well done there from Diego Simeone to alter the way that this second half is going.
See them. I swear, Arsenal cannot even. They cannot control the ball.
North London rivals Tottenham in the Premier League, but also against Newcastle at the weekend. Just has the one goal to his credit so far in this Champions League. Oblak, Griezmann fighting for it. Saka and Rushani and
Lookman again. Show him here from Nigeria. Show him you play for Nigeria. Stupid boy. You know how to play for us. You know how to play for Nigeria. Show him. Show that Sakada. It's not by the country you play for. Whether you play for England or you are in Nigeria.
Second from Alvarez. Tie that has the makings of going the distance.
I like the way Atletico is playing. They are not playing like
Second leg in London next
they are
week.
playing like they are one go down.
A 4-0 win for Arsenal over Atletico in the league phase back in October. It appears as though the two teams have changed in the period since, certainly on the evidence of what we've seen tonight. Alvarez lifting towards Griezmann, well on there from Gabriel. Pubil not as comfortable in forward areas. Just helping it back to Robin Lenormand. Hodgko.
Arsenal is defending. These people are defending.
Curioso.
String of a bunch of passes here from Atleti. One thing that's noticeable, Llorente getting forward on the right-hand side, and Jerry on the left. This tactical change has given Arsenal a few more issues.
That direct ball will send both Griezmann and Llorente chasing. Gabriel taking no chances by lifting to safety.
At some point, when Sorloth gets inserted into this game, I can change things. Maybe running into a channel. Fairly good hold-up play as well, but good partner for Julian Alvarez. How much does Griezmann have left? We don't see him go 90 in a lot of moments. Can he maybe be a difference here?
But it's just Atletico who are having the majority of the possession right now.
Hey!
Another slip there on the
Arsenal, I say Arsenal, Saka shot grass. Saka shot grass, Ewedu. He's already in shop.
Forcing Arsenal to sit there. That's how they've won it. And Copy and Trossard were the challenges. Both players on the
2 Arsenal players down. 1 is up.
the slip ball to Alves. To that penalty area towards Lookman.
Hey, look, man! Ah! Look, man! Don't finish your you now.
Towards the corner. And the Arsenal goalkeeper. The key save.
What's wrong with Lookman now?
Advantage awarded now. Rusheni. A deflected cross in and Ryan will come out and catch.
Well, on an initial play there, I thought the play was over. Lookman had made a move backwards. Llorente, I thought, had missed a pass, but Lookman picks it out and has a look at the goalkeeper.
Saka is gone. Saka is gone. Like,
Well, this game is getting end-to-end here. A little bit surprised about this as Alvarez once again trying to get up there at the left of the screen. What a great opportunity for Atleti, and Adamola Lookman did a nice job of just picking
Alvarez left leg.
continuing the plays.
They know that left leg is devil.
Was that moment upon which these sorts of ties turn. Llorente has to come from out of play to receive. Lookman finds himself having beaten his defender and hard
Ah, Lookman, you are gonna kill this game for Atletico.
and put it away.
Lookman, you kill this game for Atletico because what's that?
Quarterfinal against Barcelona. And a second leg that Atleti lost, but won the aggregate tie. Rusheni again. Again, Lookman is the target. Alone. Lookman turns and he's...
Lookman again.
Playing surface just not holding up in key moments. There's some real challenges. And a free kick given.
Lookman with a good opportunity. Nice job by Saliba keeping his ground. This is the player. This one I thought it was over, but Ben White doesn't get a. I thought he had the inside track on it. Doesn't poke
Puts
it
it
away.
up now.
Lookman keeps it alive. You see him bounce underneath his feet awkwardly there, making it a fairly easy save for David Raya.
Crestfallen Simeone in the dugout. Not shy about wearing his heart on his sleeve.
We need to carry your lead from here to Arsenal.
As Alvarez has gone down, he's been grinding it out. Saka under no obligation to stop playing. Rice. Atleti appealing for it, but Arsenal are just going to keep going. Saka. Alvarez will have to come off at some point. Rice in towards that area. And I think Koke will do the right thing and slide it out for a throw as Alvarez will probably have to come off.
Yeah, there's been a couple of moments like
Alvarez should come off for Charlotte now. Ah, not Charlotte though. Charlotte is still on the bench.
here. Is Alvarez who seems to get caught.
Ah!
As a
Almost 3 times Alvarez has been down for various ailments. You can tell
That left leg, they want to break his left leg here.
even a minute of La Liga play since the March international window
Alex Biena
is fighting through
is on for Alvarez.
Champions League knockout ties. And it's going to be Alex Baena that comes on for
Where is Charlotte? Where is Charlotte now?
I thought it would have been Sorloth, so this would likely move Baena underneath Griezmann, who will likely play in that highest position. There'll be some rotation, there'll be a different sort of look. And you see Griezmann here playing as the number 9. Baena will play underneath him a little bit. And you'll see some rotation between those two players. Griezmann doing that in general, right? Because Alvarez likes to drop in a little bit in front of that back four. Second. Looks like in towards Eze. Another.
Elijah.
Referee's given another penalty.
Ah!
Eze caught on the pass into him from Saka. A third penalty kick awarded in the game. And Arsenal will have the chance to regain their lead. It looks like it was Hunchko who was the culprit again. And he'll get booked as well.
a leg out here. It does look like Eze gets there first, and the boot is left in. You can see there immediately the referee pointing to the spot. There's
That's a
not much of a
penalty.
touch. This might be a better look. Does he step on the toe? There certainly is some contact there from Hutchko. And Eze absolutely gets there first, and they're going to check it here, as they do every penalty kick. And the two players involved in the incident reliving it. Hutchko saying, I don't think I got you. Yeah, I'm sure there's two different conversations going on right there. Did he get the ball and did he get the man? It didn't look like from those replays that Hutchko touched the ball, right? And there's going to be, is there enough contact there? Certainly Eze got there first from the looks that we had.
That should be, I don't know.
And the referee, Danny McKinney, the Dutch referee has been involved in a lot of the key incidents in this game so far. That last look, Chris, we had was probably the best one. So they continue to look. Our VAR is Dennis Hegler. And the referee is going to go have a look. Yeah, the question is there.
Referee will check it by himself.
Contact anywhere, waist, the legs. It's all about the foot poking away. Did you step on Eze? And that's going to be the determining factor here. You can see there's a little bit of contact. He does catch Eze. But is his foot planted?
I don't feel like this is a penalty. I don't feel like this is a penalty.
Here, I think you might get a better look of whether he's
But if it's a penalty, okay.
would be his toe in this
It can be
case.
penalty too. It can be a penalty.
There is contact to get there on the foot. The question is that enough to merit a penalty? Is there a step? When it comes after the fact, there's not a ton in it. We have seen this one go either way. Keep in mind, the call on the field is a penalty kick. Well, let's see what the VAR and the referee have decided.
No penalty. It was too soft. It was too soft. It I was looking at it that it was too soft.
This is the first leg of the quarterfinal, and he has spared the blushes of giving away two penalties in one night.
And I'm not sure that the referee will rescind the yellow card because I think that was for something that was said, but it's hard from that view there to see exactly how much of Eze's foot Hutchko actually gets. Eze certainly has a different opinion than the referee does. Joel Simeone looking for potentially a yellow card. Arteta's not going to. A lot of interesting flashpoints. It's one of those, if you're on the side of Arsenal, it's a penalty kick. If you're on the side of Atletico, it's not a penalty kick.
Our rules expert, Christine Uncle, is meant to be the neutral arbiter, says there is some contact. It is nominal. However, her word is interesting to that as a clear and obvious error, which I guess is the point. There is some contact. Is that enough to overturn the call on the field?
Or to even bring it to bring the referee to the monitor. But of course, in this instance, I would say I would prefer myself for the referee to go have another look and get the call right, given the stakes of the game. And then whatever he decides in the end, he needs to decide. So I don't mind, even though it might not have elevated to clear and obvious, in my opinion, I would prefer that he goes and has one more look or two more looks at it, just to make sure that he got right what he thought the call was. Do you think it was the correct decision? I like it because I thought it was soft, but honestly, I thought most of these penalty kicks have been soft.
They really all have been fairly tight. Look at the one for Gyökeres's penalty. There's some contact from Hutchko, but not a lot.
The handball I can understand. I don't agree with the point where that's an unnatural position for your arm, because I'm of the mindset that when defenders are defending with their arms behind their back, that's an unnatural position, right? So when your arm is at your body, at the side of your body, now if you want to say you make your frame bigger, I get that
Thierry, Jamie and Micah following the game. Trossard. Cardoso. Turnover, Jesus, and White has stepped forward from right back. As Eza running with him, the two team of the pass. Trossard the second time with a sliding block. Well done there from Pubil, and Llorente helping it further away.
Now Arsenal is getting that.
It's lacking conviction that pass in that area. Eza. And Trossard losing out. Advantage awarded as Alex Baena, the substitute, can take off for the first time and play towards Lookman.
It's too much for Lookman now. You should have given him on his feet. Don't play it forward. Saliba is ahead of him, so you give him on his feet.
Zubimendi on halfway. Eza. And Rice. Jesus. Rice. Now played it in. Capier goes for that early ball, but well covered there. Appeals there from Pubil that it went off the Ecuadorian on its way out. And the referee will now stop play so that the final change for Arsenal can come in as Mosquera will enter for Ben White, so like for like on that right side. The final change here.
Mosquera is coming out for Ben White. I mean, he's coming in for Ben White.
As well, the Argentine World Cup winner. Yeah, like for like here for Arsenal on the right-hand side. There is Mosquera, the Spanish-born to Colombian parents, arrives.
I guess I think I want to use 3 at the back.
Into the Arsenal side from Valencia, having last played in La Liga. Molina still not yet coming on. A reminder, second legs to come next week. On Tuesday we'll have this match. Right now it's 1-1, and then on Wednesday the incredible 5-4 from yesterday. PSG and Bayern with the proceedings now going towards Munich. Mosquera in a forward position. Gets it back. Mosquera! Just on the
Mosquera. Mosquera at the center.
Further from Johnny and Trossard. Zubimendi. Position was here. Saka getting down.
This one goes there.
Lifting the cross in, it's over.
Saka they use and flex for you.
So good though on those
Saka that is shit.
As always, it'll come back inside. Rocher giving up the outside and allowing Saka to put that dangerous ball in. Jesus. And Griezmann and Llorente. The free kick 1-1 there from Atletico. And now it does look as though that Molina change will take place. Here's that earlier effort from Mosquera. Opportunity just on the pitch, Mosquera. And really out of position. Don't find him there much. Oh, Johnny comes
Molina.
over from Molina. So
Why is he not bringing on Charlotte?
just a bit. Johnny with a pretty good day today. A massive assignment for the U.S. International. Felt lived up to the job that he was asked to do. One imagines Mauricio Pochettino would be watching. Games of this magnitude under the belt of a player that could feature at the World Cup for the U.S. Only the 4th American to feature in a Champions League semifinal. The others being Marcus Beasley, Tyler Adams, and Christian Pulisic. Of course, part of the Chelsea side that won it in 2021. Eza turning. Neatly through a couple. skill shown there and play it forward. Unable to receive though. Jesus wants it back. Trossard though turning the other way. The final 90 seconds of the 90 minutes. What has been an engrossing encounter in a different way than yesterday's. But all of the intensity, energy and effort put out onto this pitch from both sets of players. Declan Rice from long distance. And Oblak with the obligatory dive, but never really troubling him.
Again, something to think about here. From this angle, it's never on frame, but it doesn't miss by that much. It's got a little top spin on it, it's dipping here. Always going wide, but good opportunity. You don't want to give Declan Rice the opportunity from that distance too many times.
Molina the flick on it. Jesus might have started from an offside position, but will play on.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought he was in an offside position.
Zubimendi, Nkapie with the crowd, just pleased that the play continues.
How can Arsenal be playing you like this?
Jesus.
And game is 1-1 in your home. Suddenly, all of your energy just died.
Minimum 7 minutes to come now. Largely
7 minutes of added time.
reviews we've seen. Saka shifts it centrally, comes kindly for Eze. Looks as though that pass was misplaced, but Eze in a fortunate position. Zubimendi for Nkapie. Will lift that cross in, a dangerous one coming across the face of goal. Saka laid up here for Rice with Lookman leaping to be in the way. Arsenal applying the late pressure. Would love to take a lead back to the Emirates next Tuesday. Eze. And well done there from Lookman to be in the way. Napaya with the freshest legs in the attack for Atletico. Dancing beyond the couple. At the very least holding the play up here from Molina. And the crowd appreciative of the skill. Can we see now that Llorente has played in 3 different positions?
Yeah, I'm amazed. And again, but he's done this throughout his career, right? Came as a 10, as we talked about, and Cholo Simeone asks him to do so many different things, and he does every one of them equally as well. I'm just thinking here, and watching it from a tactical standpoint, how the two managers look at it in leg 2. From a Cholo Simeone side, when he went to 3 center backs and he had the wide players, they looked a little bit better going forward. Now, you could say they had to push forward. They were down 1-0. But to me, it looked a little bit more fluid. They were able to press a little bit higher up the field. And from a Mikel Arteta / Arsenal side, we talked about Odegaard in that first half, Chris, not finding any space. I feel like Eze, in the 30 minutes that he's been in, has been able to get on the ball more than Odegaard did for an entire hour. And I wonder how that plays out in leg 2. And again, you can make an argument. Different circumstance, legs are a little bit more tired. He's coming in with fresh legs, but I just think he's found a little bit more of the game in that part of the field. Now, not a ton, probably needs more, but all these moments he's been able to get on the ball, I think, have added up to more than what Odegaard gave over an hour.
Strong challenge here from Rocher. He appeals that it was off of Saka last, and the assistant agrees. Simeone will preach caution. He's leaving his big money striker on the bench, Alexander Sorloth. Right now, the goal is probably to get to the second leg with the game at 1-1. Maybe they can get one on the break. Cook has to be careful. Griezmann in vain. Could be able to get forward from centre back. He'll lift across it. Baena heading across. Lookman was in there, but it was over his head. And Nkapie taking no chances despite the fact that Raya was there.
Nkapie and Raya having it out a little bit. Raya probably called for that, but with the noise in the stadium, oftentimes you want to take a chance. And okay, Nkapie just knocking that one away. Obviously, be safer in Raya's hands, but you just can't take the chance this late in the game.
Later on. And Lookman with a nice first touch into that area. Lookman comes covering. Well done there from Saliba. Mosquera. And as it dismisses.
And they have to let it back.
Arsenal thought about it. Gives him one. With that one, straight foul. Foul and then some. Arsenal making the play to knock it wide. Waited perfectly here for Molina running on, and he gets through the center of this one. And Ramirez looked to have a beat on it, but it wasn't going to be easy. If this is anywhere to his right or his left, it's a completely different conversation. He said that he hit this one with some venom. Four from Ruggeri, Griezmann. So Mendy with appeals for handball. Ruggeri went for it. And Llorente, of course, is the one covering. Saka going beyond a couple. Eza. Trossard. Nkapie firing across, and it was always going to be difficult for Eza. Trossard whipped. Nkapie. Oblak will come out and claim.
Oblak, don't kill this ball now. Turn to attack.
Team still playing with purpose here, even in the final knockings of the first leg.
It's a fascinating time. I can't wait for a week from now. Completely different from yesterday's time. Two teams yesterday that want to open it up and be on the front foot. This one's a little more of a tactical battle. Exactly what we expected.
Three penalty kicks have been awarded in the game. Two were upheld after VAR, converted by Gyökeres and Alves. The third chopped off after a pitch-side review from the referee, Danny McKelly, who will be without doubt a subject of conversation after the game. There's a free kick is given to Atletico on that far side. Post-match show will come your way next with Kane Scott, Thierry Henry, Jimmy Carragher, Michael Richards. Jesus challenged and fouled. Referee eventually saying that he wants that free kick to be taken.
You can make an argument that yesterday we can call it modern football. Everybody going in the attack. You can make the argument today this is old school football. Battle for every single ball.
And compelling in a completely different way.
Completely, and I'm fascinated by both ties. I really am. There's what we've learned at least. Everyone's got an eye for what they want it to look like, but there's no one way to win football matches.
And it is honors even at the end of this first leg.
First leg done.
Victor Gyökeres opened the scoring for Arsenal. Willian has replied. There was another penalty kick given. Eventually chopped off by VAR. That man, the referee, with a lot to think about in the aftermath of this one. As it finishes 1-1 after the first 90 minutes, the second 90 minutes to come in 6 days' time. For now, though, let's go back to the studio and Kate Scott.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, so 1-1 is the score after 90 minutes at the halfway point of this two-legged tie, as Chris rightly said. Two goals in it, both of them penalties, 10 minutes apart. Thierry,
We know
away from home.
Atletico cannot lose. I keep saying this thing that Atletico Madrid cannot lose. Well, it's true if they are not careful, they might lose actually. They are not careful, they might lose.
Mike has had himself a black coffee. He is ready to go.
It's a crazy match.
So we're going to wrap up here on CBS Sports. We're going to send you guys over to CBS Sports Network and Paramount Plus.
Yes!
Our post show.
Let's please stay. We've got analysis, we've got interviews, we've got banter, we've got energy, we've got everything. Let's go! Go with big weeks!
A bunch of caffeine, yep. And also, next are going to be right here on CBS.
a crazy match, you know. I really enjoyed this one too, but it cannot be compared to the Bayern PSG. Both goals, penalty. That first call for the penalty, that's not a penalty to me. I don't know why that gave that. That was a soft touch. But he got the second decision right because Eze died.
When Verizon gives you a free phone, Gemini showing the concealer, you use it a lot.
The long, thin tube in the middle.
What an interesting game. So an interesting game, actually. I really enjoyed it. Especially the second half. The first half was quite boring, but the second half was nice. So the nice game.
Now at Verizon, get Google Pixel.
I enjoyed the second half a lot. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can also watch along. You can also watch along the second leg semi-final live here from the studio.
New Balance, we got now. If you want to learn how to dance that way, ask the fans with the Modelo. It's lights out, it's natural, it's because the better, the bigger the fan, the better the game. Modelo, it's a method for football. Listen,
Super News with Tony Nicole, weeknights on CBS. James is a man in love, but he's a man who's been burned by love before. So he believes keeping a close watch on his spending helps him resist temptation. Wells Fargo gets the logic and helps him track